Hey, this is Daniel with No Better Coffee, and we're here at Hidden House Coffee House with hanging out with some friends. And as you know, we're just kind of on a journey to discover what it takes to make a better cup of coffee. But in particular, we all love coffee conversation, right? So today's question is, what do you love about coffee? And maybe your favorite coffee shop. Why do you hang out there? What is it you think about great environments that draw people to it? So let's ask away. Derek, what do you think?
I love the ambiance of a place like this. It just makes you feel good, and it's a place to gather. And I think a place to gather is a key ingredient of community. And so that's what I love about coffee shops, private coffee shops. For the coffee itself like this, man, it just makes me happy drinking these perfectly pulled shots of creamy espresso that I've kind of destroyed by now. But they're not burnt, but they're pulled. Probably 20 seconds long was each shot, and they had crema on it, and the foam was just perfectly steamed. Not too big of bubbles, but those small little bubbles. Tiny bubbles.
So I love coffee. I love good coffee. I think a good coffee house has to start with good coffee. That's kind of the requisite. But ultimately, yeah, community. That idea of that there's a place where you can embrace the community, the kind of the culture of the environment that you're in. And I think your question was, what is your favorite coffee house? I'm in a new location, and there's this place called the Sonoy Coffee Cafe, and it's in the heart of where they film The Walking Dead. So it is a very eclectic place, and just a great place to go, catch up on some writing, catch up on a little work, have a conversation, and have a great cup of coffee. So, yeah.
So Steve, you can share with us some great history on coffee, right?
That's right. So the reason people in America drink coffee more than the rest of the world drinks tea is because of the American Revolution. It was considered unpatriotic to drink tea because tea came from England, right? The whole Boston Tea Party, they dumped tea into the harbor. And so that's when coffee really got its rise in America, was because if you drank tea, that meant you were a traitor to the American cause. And so, we might have some tea drinkers in the group. I have some questions about them now, their loyalty. But yeah.
One of the things I like about a good coffee place is just the people you meet there. I never like to meet anybody in my office at the church. Hey, let's meet. My favorite place to go is called Caribou, and it's just kind of a local area coffee, especially up in the upper Midwest, and it's just a great place. People will tell you things over a cup of coffee that they will never tell you at church, and they just feel comfortable, relaxed, and really that's what we want. We want that, hey, I feel safe here, and that's really why I try to get to a coffee shop multiple times during the week.
Well, I live less than a mile from a really, really good coffee shop called Pura Vida. And so it's just a nice place. When I go in there, normally I see somebody that I do know. And then we also have another one called Rooster Moon, and that's where I go. I've done meetings there as well, where you just go and you say, hey, let's meet somewhere. And those are probably the two most popular places that we have around. But for me, just a nice cup of Americano, just a nice shot of espresso with some water, nothing else, nothing more, just that nice smooth taste going down the throat. So that's for me.
For me, a coffee shop is where it's where a place I love just to hang out, to do some work, send some emails, but just to sit. I enjoy watching people, and it's obviously a very eclectic group that come in sometimes. But to be able to walk into a local shop where people know who you are, it's a great feeling when you walk in and literally you're just through the door and someone's shouting your name. A place where you can feel connected. in your community. There's just something about it. For me, I don't go to bars, but for me, it is my bar. I enjoy just hanging out.
All right. So there you have it. Whatever reason you loved your favorite coffee shop, get out there, support them, and enjoy a cup of coffee.